Third, will there be an elected government in Manipur? And now headlines. Thousands of BNP activists gather in Dhaka to protest against Yunus-led interim government. Three men from Punjab missing in Iran. Family members inform Indian embassy in Tehran. India, US likely to hold interim trade deal talks by June 25th. US delegation to visit India next month. Government's big MSP boost for farmers. Cabinet clears MSP for Kharif crop worth 2 lakh crore. Chennai Mahila Court pronounces accused Ganasekharan's guilty in Anna University sexual assault case. Chandrababu Naidu unanimously elected national president of the TDP once again. Naidu to serve as party chief for next 2 years. IMD warns of heavy rain in Mumbai. State reviews damage the city reels under floods. Kremlin rebuffs Zelensky's call for three-way meeting with Trump and Putin. India's mixed relay team wins gold at Asian Championship 2025. Within a month after a Hindutva activist was killed, another murder in Karnataka's coastal region has hit headlines. Abdul Rahim, a pickup van driver, was hacked to death in Dakshina Kannada district on Tuesday. The district administration has imposed prohibitory orders in Bantwal, Belthangudi, Puttur, Kadaba and Surya taluks. District in charge Minister Dinesh Gundu Rao condemned the incident and said an organized network was trying to disrupt peace in Dakshina Kannada district.
Very unfortunate incident yesterday that has happened, attempt to murder of two people, one Mr. Abdul Rahim and one more person, Shafi, and unfortunately one of them passed away yesterday, and both of them are what the background if we checked, one was a secretary of a mosque and they were supplying sand, and they have no criminal background, nothing, all are normal people, and there is no background to them of any criminal activity. So it looks like it is a very revenge murder, and police are looking into all aspects.
Rahim's killing is the third brutal murder reported from Dakshina Kannada district in less than a month. On April 27, Mohammad Ashraf was lynched during a cricket match near Mangalore. Just days later, on May 1st, Suhas Shetty, an accused in the Fazal murder case, was hacked to death in Bajpayee. Located about 300 kilometers west of Bengaluru, the Dakshina Kannada has been rocked by a cycle of alleged vengeance killings. Police says that the district has seen 5 political murders every year on an average. Over the last 20 years, the series of violent incidents has raised concerns over law and order in the region. My big questions are, has Dakshina Kannada become a victim of competitive communalism? What is driving the political killings in the district? What can be done to stop retaliatory killings in Dakshina Kannada area? I'll be playing out the graphics. I'll be giving you the timeline, but let me introduce my guest. I'm joined by my colleague Wajiullah from Bengaluru. I'm also joined by B.S. Arun and Dr. Basaraj Itnal, two senior journalists. And I'm also joined by Satyaprakash, spokesperson, Congress Party, and Dr. Lakshmi Ashwin Gowda, State Secretary and spokesperson, Bharatiya Janata Party. A very warm welcome to all of you. But let me straight away go to B.S. Arun first. Arun, what explains this revenge killing, this cycle of violence which continues to plague Dakshina Kannada?
Well, Karthika, this is very unfortunate. So many murders in the last few years. The 3 you have mentioned in the last few months. In 2022, 3 murders happened in a span of just 8 days. So this is, the cycle of killings that has unnerved people of Karnataka. The problem is, what problem is multifold. There is lack of, I think, political tough handling of the situation. There is, sorry, the political interference, at every level, especially the postings of the police officials, perhaps, and then the hate speeches, the social media, which is adding fuel to the fire to these incidents. All these have put the Mangalore, the Dakshina Kannada, and Udupi districts on fire. The coastal districts have seen so many murders, and this is one of them. And this may not be the last. I think the state governments is called upon to take tough measures. We need to have tough people as ministers, the home minister and district in charge ministers. So many issues are there, and they need to be tackled properly. The hate speeches, first of all, the hate speeches have to be curbed, and the cycle of killings need to be stopped. Karthikeyan.
Dr. Itnal, Arun says there's a lack of political handling. Is it correct?
Absolutely, Karthikeya. This is not the first instance of a communal incident in coastal Karnataka. Coastal Karnataka is known to be extremely sensitive on communal matters for last 30 years, right from 90s. Whether it is in the backdrop of Babri Masjid issue or in the backdrop of Mandal Commission or Hubli Idgah issue, every time there is, I don't know why the politicians from Dakshina Kannada are not focusing on harmony, rather than they're taking sides. One party takes sides of the one community, other party takes the side of the other community. There is not a single party which is working for the harmony. In fact, when late Mr. Girish Karnad was there, he was working on this harmony. He had formed even an organization called Sauhard, Komu Sauhard Karnataka, something similar to that name. So that's essentially for communal harmony. There is no a single political party or politician who is focused and who is working on communal harmony in coastal Karnataka. Because if it continues like this, coastal Karnataka becomes extremely risky, because this kind of a messaging, one event after the other, whether it is Suhas Setty or today is this Shafi or it's Praveen Netaru, there are events after events after events. So whether it is BJP or Congress, they have to put their act together, rather than working on political mileage based on one event or the other, or taking sides with one community or the other. They must come together and put their heads together so that the Dakshina Kannada district can live peacefully. Otherwise, common people in Dakshina Kannada will suffer. Each and every student, every commoner there will have to worry whether am I doing business with a Muslim.
Not take sides is important. It's an important line. Not take sides. Wajiullah, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Wajiullah, just sum up what's happening. Why is violence increasing?
Well, like Mr. Basaraj Itnal mentioned, violence is not new to the entire region. It has been mired with violence since the last 30 years in the data that we've seen. But in the last 1 month, we've seen two killings that have happened. First, it started with Suhas Setty, who also has a rowdy sheet against him. But on the other hand, you have a lot of Hindutva right-wing groups that have made him their own hero also. But that had its own repercussion, because after that we had seen a lot of pro-Hindutva groups, pro-right-wing groups who had come out and given this provocative speeches with regards to what happened with him, and they had even warned and given threat calls to the Muslim community on the other hand. And now this killing is also at the back end of what happened with Suhas Setty. The father of Abdul Rahiman has also come out and asked for vengeance, and have said that he's the only son who was there, and this has happened because of the atmosphere that has been created in this place. But what is even more interesting is that tomorrow what we've learned is that most of the Congress leaders, Muslim leaders especially, will be resigning at the backdrop of this, because they believe that this has now become a continuous this thing of revenge killing, and there is no support from their end, and it's been more than a day, and they still don't have no clue about who the culprit is. They had arrested another Hindu right-wing activist called Sharan Pampawale, but he was released because The arrest was on a different case altogether. So there is a lot of confusion right now. Even in the press conference that happened with the ADGP, the reporters kept on insisting, is it revenge killing? Is it revenge killing? And that is when the ADGP lost his cool and said that, listen, we are new to this area. You are old over here. You might know who have done it.
Okay.
We still have to investigate. So there is no clarity when it comes to who it is. But at the back end of it, we all know it is a communal a place where there is a lot of communal violence that is very normal in that situation.
Okay, now on this, let me invite both the spokespersons. First, I'll go to Dr. Gowda and then I'll go to Satyaprakash. Dr. Gowda, is it only about radical Hindutva, or is there Islamic radicalization in these coastal areas as well?
First and foremost, I would like to tell one thing that at this point of time is that the cardinal features, the hallmark of the Congress government ever since it has come to power has been the fiasco in their administration, more particularly the developmental administration, paralysis in the law and order, and extreme Muslim appeasement. Whenever the Congress government comes to the power, there will be eruption of these kind of communal incidences. I'm so sorry to say this. Under the umbrella of Congress dispensation, nobody is safe. They forget about the common people. In the last week, they have held the leader of opposition in Vidhana Parishad under the captivity for more than 6 hours, that too with the help of a district administration. These kind of Gundaism exists under the umbrella of Congress dispensation. The Home Minister is under the radar of Enforcement Directorate. I'm so sorry to say, this is we BJP people believe that, our party believes that developmental politics and Sanatana Dharma. We don't believe in radicalization or fanatics. These fanatics and radicalization and fundamentalism, they will develop mainly because of Congress's Muslim appeasement. It's a kind of vicious circle. These minority people would believe Congress government thinking that they would get development from Congress. In turn, they will not turn anything. They'll do excess of Muslim appeasement. In turn, they'll remain in their perpetual penury. I'm so sorry to say that they're all our compatriots. We have lots of respect about each and every single human being in this country. Each and every single being,
you made your point. I think on this, Satyaprakash should respond to it. I think I should allow Satyaprakash to respond because you are saying that it's because of Muslim appeasement. I'm coming to you, Mr. Prakash. To you.
Thank you. See, I empathize with my BJP counterpart. I actually wanted to come and talk sanely in this show, but unfortunately she has brought this debate to such a level that I have to accuse BJP and its Sangh Parivar partners. Now let me ask a few questions. Which are the two parties which are involved in communal violence in the communal laboratory of coastal for the last 30-35 years? The Bajrang Dal, the Sangh Parivar on one side, the RSS on one side, the BJP supported Sangh on one side, on the other side, these communal organizations on one side, and on the other side, the PFI. What have we got to do with it? We are a secular outfit. These people are going to light fires in the communal fires in the society. They are going to destroy the social fabric of this nation. And for everything, they'll keep on, counting on, blaming Congress. What have we got to do with it? If there is a communal violence, all of you put your hands on your heart and tell, which is the party that will benefit whenever a communal violence happens? It is a BJP, the Sangh, which benefits. Congress never benefits. Lighting fires is very easy, Ashwini, but dousing fires is very difficult. Congress always does the most difficult job of dousing communal flares. Today I wanted to talk about both Suhas Shetty as well as Abdul Rahman. For me, both are same. For me, both of their mothers, their fathers, their parents have suffered. Their children have suffered. Their wives have suffered. How long are you going to play politics on bodies? Stop this communal politics of playing on bodies.
Satyaprakash, you guys are in power.
Understand?
Okay, you can say that he is responsible, she is responsible, that ideology is responsible, but right now your government is in power, so the buck stops with you. Administratively, the buck stops with the government.
Absolutely. Let me take Abdul Rahman's case. Does he have any criminal background? Both criminals on either side are on a killing spree. The Sangh Parivar on one side, the other side. I am blaming both communities here. Congress doesn't take stand. Anyone. We are neither with the Hindutva communal goons. We are neither with the whatever, you know.
So what is your stand?
PFI and
So
other
what is
goons.
your stand on this
Both
issue?
of them are responsible. And the people of Coastal should now teach these communal goons a lesson. Congress will go all out.
But you don't
to
even.
crush all these
But you know,
communal
Mr.
goons.
Prakash, you don't end up winning these areas. Even during these elections, this area was very handsomely won by Bharatiya Janata Party. To you, Dr. Gowda.
The summary of the remarks made out by the Congress counterpart is this. They are doing the Muslim appeasement politics. Unfortunately, the benefits, they are not able to reap the benefits. For them, it's the beneficiary. I'm not saying it's a benefit. They are not able to reap the benefits. It's the saddest state of affairs. They are the one who are doing the Muslim appeasement. They are the one who will
We
do
don't
so
want
much
to reap
extra
benefits.
redirection
We
to the
don't want
Muslim
votes on
people.
communal violence.
Yeah.
We don't want votes on
He's
communal
saying,
violence. We don't want benefits out of communal
unfortunately,
violence.
BJP is getting benefited because of the
We don't
divide,
want.
communal divide they've
We
created in
don't
the
want.
society.
We don't want benefit from killing of normal citizens. We don't want them.
Holistically, holistic
want
Muslim
to bring for the
appeasement,
next 10 years, we
economically,
don't care.
politically,
But don't kill
societally,
people.
Mr. Prakash.
Don't kill people.
Mr. Prakash,
They
let
want
us
to do
speak,
the
then I'll
Muslim
come to you. Let us
appeasement.
speak.
Muslim appeasement. This is what I want to tell this as
Okay,
a
but madam, my
holistic
question to you is: it's only about Muslim appeasement? It's also, don't you factor the hard Hindutva?
Failure. As I've already told you, it is the fiasco in the developmental administration. The word development is totally disappeared. It is totally chimeral in the dictionary. The tall leaders of the Congress government are involved in the political slugfest. They don't have a time to do the developmental administration. They are
I'll come
trying
to you.
to divert the people's
I'll
attention
come to you.
somewhere else.
I'll come to you, Mr. Prakash. I'll come to you, Mr. Prakash. Yes, now you speak. Prakash.
Lakshmi, Congress party doesn't want votes in the name of killings. We are equally bothered whether a Hindu is killed. We are equally bothered if a Christian is killed. We are equally bothered if a Muslim is killed. We
If
don't
that is
want
the
votes.
case, maintain the law and
Even if my
order.
party, please allow me.
Protect the
Even
common
if my
people.
party doesn't,
Maintain
even
the
if my
law and
party is
order.
out of
Protect the
power for
common people.
next 15 years, we don't want to play politics. We don't want votes in the name of killings. Yeah, my own people. Yeah, they are my own Kannadigas. My own Karnataka.
Mr. Prakash. Then Mr. Prakash,
Christ.
Mr. Prakash, the question is,
How many elections
Mr.
you want
Prakash,
to
Mr.
win like
Prakash,
that?
the question is very simple. For 2 years, you guys have been in power. What steps has your government taken to prevent this cycle of violence? It's a very simple question I'm asking.
See, now the new police establishment is there. The IGPs and all are new. They are doing all the rowdy parades. They are identifying all the communal elements. If you see, Sharan Pampwell was arrested. As soon as that communal rogue is arrested, BJP and the MLAs will come to the streets. Why should BJP MLAs, the Sangh Parivar, come to the streets when police have arrested a goon? Whether he is a Hindu goon or a Muslim goon. We Congress have got nothing to do with. We are a secular party.
Okay.
For
Okay,
me,
you are saying you have
Hindu
nothing to do
killing
with.
also is bad,
Okay.
Muslim killing also is
Okay.
bad.
Dr.
But
Itnal,
who
Dr.
benefits
Itnal,
from
Dr.
these
Itnal,
killings?
Dr.
Ashwin
Itnal,
is saying
Dr. Itnal, do you
they
think
don't
that?
benefit, we
Arey,
benefit.
theek hai. Okay, you made your point. Dr. Itnal, do you think that it's a case of competitive communalism?
It is absolutely, it is so obvious, Kartik. Yeah, but my friend from Congress, he's misreading the binary that operates in Dakshina Kannada. See, on one side we have RSS ABP combined, and on the other side we have PFI SDPI combined. Both these sides do not talk about peace at all. Whether it is PFI SDPI or ABP RSS, they are not talking about harmony. And Satyaprakash, wait.
I have spoken about
SDPI
both of
is
them, Dr.
coalition
Yatnal.
partner.
I have spoken about both of
SDPI
them.
is Congress coalition partner. Siddaramaiah has openly taken support of SDPI in last elections. So there is a connection. There is it leads to Congress
BJP also has
Congress
taken,
appeasement as
BJP
well.
also has
And on
taken
the
help
other
of
side,
Sangh
let me
Parivar.
complete this, Prakash.
BJP also has taken help of Sangh
Let me
Parivar.
complete. Can I complete? On the other side, we have BJP, the political party, whose parliamentarians, whose MPs in the House, in Parliament, they use choicest of the words to describe a Muslim MP, Danish Ali. So this is extremely, it is a dangerous mix. Neither of the parties are interested in harmony. They talk of harmony.
Before I close,
On
Dr.
one side,
Itnal, Dr.
we
Itnal,
have
Dr. Itnal,
Hinduist kind of,
Dr. Itnal.
rhetoric talking about harmony. On the other side, we have secular kind of rhetoric talking about harmony, but on the ground, they are not.
Dr.
practicing
Itnal,
it.
a minute. Dr.
It's not harmony at all. That is the
Okay,
danger
Doctor.
that the
Okay,
Dakshina is
okay,
facing now.
okay. I need to close the show. 30 seconds to you, Dr. Gowda, and then to Mr. Prakash.
The BJP administration has given the political stability that has been showcased in front of the world, that about by giving the precision and most calibrated approach in the Operation Sindoor and showcasing our military prowess, joint military prowess. We don't believe in division politics. We would like to take this country together under the umbrella of BJP's administration. Now India has emerged as the fourth largest economy in the world in the midst of global economical uncertainties. Okay. These are all their achievements. Our work speaks about our achievements. Cool. We don't believe in the communal politics. Unfortunately, the Congress government has made the mockery of even our Operation Sindhura, and I even doubt, and this is the deep sense of patriotism. I'm so sorry to say that tall leaders of Congress party has made the mockery of Operation Sindhura.
Okay, madam, I don't want to digress from Dakshina Kannada. 30 seconds to you, then I close the debate.
Yeah. Karthikeya, I want to ask people of India, who are the people who light fires in the society on a day-to-day basis? Who makes Hindu-Muslim rhetoric on a daily basis? Which are the MLAs, which are the MPs, which are the ministers, which parties ministers make the rhetoric of Hindu-Muslim day in and day out? Who lights fires in the name of religion in this country and in Karnataka?
You are also,
it's not Congress.
Mr. Prakash, you are also being rhetorical. You are talking about rhetoric. You are being the most rhetorical. You have been the most rhetorical person on my show. The maximum rhetoric has been used by you, Mr. Prakash, but I really hope, because the show was done in great sincerity, that this circle of violence, and the reason why I picked up this issue, Mr. Prakash, the reason why I picked up this issue is that on our channel, it's not Delhi-centric. It's not Delhi-centric. If you look at News9, it's not a Delhi-centric channel. We try picking up stories from various parts of this country to represent its diversity and the diversity of issues which are only relevant there and not relevant from the perspective of NCR or Mumbai. And that is why News9 is different from all the other channels. Thank you, both of you. My other three guests will continue to stay with me because it's time to hop on to On Point 2. In the second On Point, we will look at the language row sparked by the comments of Kamal Haasan. Actor Kamal Haasan has sparked controversy with remarks made during the audio launch of the film Thug Life in Chennai. At the event, Haasan said